I will answer the question directly, because it is more interesting than Carnegie expects and deserves more than the dismissal he is prepared to give my answer. The question is not whether any government has allocated capital as efficiently as the private market, measured purely by output per unit of input. The question is what we mean by efficiency, and who is permitted to bear the costs of achieving it. The private market allocated capital with extraordinary efficiency during the period of industrial expansion in the United States. It also allocated the costs of that efficiency to workers in the form of 12-hour days, child labor, company towns, the homestead strike, and a standard of living for industrial workers that ultimately produced the progressive reform era, the New Deal, the regulatory state Carnegie despises, and eventually the California billionaire tax we are discussing today. The market's efficiency was real. So were its costs, and they were not distributed evenly. The California billionaire tax is not a claim that government allocates capital better than markets in every dimension. It is a claim that some portion of the gains from market efficiency should be redirected through democratic process rather than through the philanthropic discretion of the men who captured those gains. Carnegie frames this as a choice between competent allocation and incompetent allocation. It is actually a choice between private discretion and democratic accountability. Those are not the same opposition, and Carnegie knows it.
Democratic accountability in the state of California has produced the specific outcomes I described earlier and will describe again because my opponent continues to avoid engaging with them directly. Pension obligations that are structurally unsustainable. Housing unaffordable for the working people the democratic process claims to serve. An infrastructure that degrades faster than it is repaired. My opponent wishes to give this demonstrated administrative record more money and more authority over the wealth of the state's most productive citizens. I wish to leave productive capital in the hands of those who have demonstrated the capacity to create value with it. These are not equivalent proposals, and no amount of theoretical framing about democratic accountability changes what California actually does with the authority it already has.